All right. Here we are. Oh. Can you guys hear me? HWA, can you hear me? I'm gonna start in a few minutes. I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna be reviewing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 shows. Awesome. What's up, James? So we'll get started in 10 minutes. I just want to make sure that you guys are available. I'm gonna send the link to y'all. So this is gonna be for educational purposes. So we'll get started in 10 minutes. There's gonna be basically just a whole educational session. I'm not here to trash on y'all shows and all that stuff. It's just how to get better and all that stuff. If there's anything I am gonna fix here and there. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do. I know everybody came up to me. So yeah. Let's see. Here we go. If you guys want, you can share the link to other people. I'm not gonna do a rank of product 1 to 4. It's just more of like how to just make it better, you know. Rank to 1 to 4 is gonna be a little bit tough. I mean, I do constructive criticism. It's all about constructive criticism, man, and learn from each other. Each one teach one, you know. Well, this is gonna be fun. We'll get started in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys. If you see your show and whatnot, because I'm not gonna watch everybody's full show, but I will go to each one. And if there's a specific part of the show that you want me to see personally and whatnot, then yeah, I'll go to that part of the show, so you guys can tell me, because best believe I'm not gonna. I mean, everybody has like 3 hour, 2 hour shows. I mean, for Christ's sake, APW has 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm not gonna be watching 2 hours and 30 minutes. But if there's a specific part of the show, you guys wanted me to look at, then let me know, especially in the comments down below, or message me on Facebook, and I will check that out for sure. Come join the stream. We all work together. Everyone here are flying under the same banner. I had no idea you guys were in this too. Adrian is always around whenever. As much as XVPW gets a bad rep from, you know, me trashing other promotions, I am actually a very nice guy, and I will, I will, teach and give my own thoughts and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get my notebook ready because after the stream and all that stuff, I will be doing separate videos on each promotion and all that stuff to just give my critique and all that stuff. But this is just only to help each other because I mean it's 4 shows, and I'd rather just nail it all under one live stream because we're all in this together. So after that, I will do separate videos on each another show to say, okay, guy. So I'll teach y'all and give my own thoughts about each individual shows in separate videos. But since we're all in this together, I might as well just put y'all in one group chat and boom, you know. So how's everybody's Thanksgiving? Everybody's cool. Y'all had fun. Y'all ate a lot. Y'all, I think you guys did hit me up during my week of Thanksgiving. I was off. So yeah. I dig that. The whole offering never shows some tough love. Okay. Okay, Stephen Benoit Jericho. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I did one review for 3Dub, good friends of Drew and all that stuff, and Matt. Some people didn't like it, some did. Drew's actually a really good friend, you know. Really respect to him, and wow, his shows got so much better. I don't remember the last show that he did, but I did peep a couple of them and what a couple of his shows, and it was actually pretty dope. Drew got so much better with his shows. 5 more minutes, and we're gonna do this, guys. So so I will be doing this review. If y'all just tuning in with us, we're on the live stream right now, and I will be reviewing Megalo Tag Team Tournament by Joe Rezinar. I'll be reviewing APWs, CSWA, and Hybrid King of the Ring Tournament by Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. So actually, since these are similar, I will put these together. I'll put APWs last. All right. What's up, Smokey? Oh, from my profile share, Joe Rivers. For those who are tuning in, and yeah, what's up? Drew and 3Dub are close friends of mine too, although my comments don't share the same love. All right, we got 6 people right now. Let's see. We have 8 concurrent viewers. Cool. Sweet. All right, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, guys. If y'all want to share it, share the link, get some people in it. That'd be totally cool too. TCW in the house. What's up, Thriller? So yeah, for those tuning in with us, what you call it? It's 3 minutes. I will be doing reviews of car shows. These are guys who personally message me and whatnot to review their show and how to make it better, what stuff to improve on. Um, Again, what you call it? This is not. I'm not bashing their content. I don't do that. If it was kayfabe and I was in myself playing as the president and all that stuff, maybe I will do something like that because that's just kayfabe. But behind the scenes, behind gorilla position, what you call it? I'm very cool with these guys and whatnot, and what you call it? I don't disrespect them whatsoever. We all help each other out, and they came to me, they messaged me personally, say, "Hey, can you review my show?" and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. So yeah, if I was playing kayfabe president, I will do that. You know, create some buzz, create some heat, and all that stuff. But outside of that, I'm actually a very humble guy. For those who know me personally, what's up, TJ? XVPW's #1 fan right here. Okay. So we're gonna start in 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick, and we're gonna do this. All right. It's gonna be educational. All right. Okay. So we have 1 more minute, and we're gonna start. All right. Everybody got their pens and paper. I've been using my Galaxy Note 10 to take notes down from your shows. So when I do the personal videos, I will do that. Okay. All right, 8 o'clock. I promise y'all. Okay. So what's good, guys? For those who are just watching the stream right now, what you call it? I will be reviewing 4 different shows. Each they're very similar in some way. One of them is a little bit more different than the other. But yeah. All right. So what's good? My name is Four Eyes, and here we are. XVPW is going to be reviewing 4 different shows. So like I said, for you guys who are just now watching, these 4 individuals messaged me personally. They own their own promotion, and I'm guessing they're a fan of the product XVPW and how we do things and all that stuff. And they messaged me saying, "Hey, can you review my show?" Because I believe I did a show. I did a review on World Wide Wrestling's 3Dub. I believe the owner's name is Drew, and a good friend named Matt. And Matt messaged me personally and said, "Hey, can we review 3Dub?" And it got heat, but then it got also good responses and whatnot. And I guess they learned because I'm very tough. I constructive criticism, but what you call it? I didn't bash them. I actually just say, "Hey, this is what I would do," and all that stuff. I made a post 2 days ago, or I believe yesterday, um, how when you produce a show, there's a difference between uh, well produced and over produced, right? Well produced is how I run XVPW. When you watch an XVPW episode, it's easy to the eyes, it's easy to the casual viewer. That's what I'm trying to reach, is the casual viewer. I don't reach for the people who are big fans of like stuff like RX Wrestling or FAM, Forever Movement, right? I those are very good produced shows, but what I do to the best of my ability is well produced shows, and I do my best to get the wrestling fan, but as a casual viewer, I want them to do. So when I do these shows for XVPW, it's mostly well produced. You know, I do my best. Like I work very hard on editing and everything, especially the matches. Now, overproduce, that's something that like, why is that there? Or when you question it, right? You question, because when you watch something that's overproduced, you be like, okay, was that really necessary? Was all of this necessary? I mean, I did example, like I was watching one show and there was literally four intros. It took me till the 30-minute mark for the first match to happen. Why is that? You know, why when you watch a WWE show or AEW show, they go straight into, they do the intro, right? Or example, WWE, then, now, and forever, right? The little trademark thing, right? Then it shows like a 30-second, 40-second introduction with the music. Then they announce the card. Then after that, it's the match, right? So like, and they did that in under 5 minutes. When you're watching an E-Fed show, somebody who knows what they're doing, but they're still overproducing it. Like, okay, now there's four intros, a promo. It's not even like a good segment too. It's just, why did you have four intros? So that's what I'm talking about, overproduced. And between that, when the person's editing, like, do we really need to listen to like a 5 minute because they do like a lot of rock music, right? And like a bunch of just nonsense. I'm like, okay, like why is this there? Who are these guys? You're not even showing their names or whoever. So that's what I'm talking about, overproduce. Now, and there's people who don't have editing software, right? I know because the first three shows, I believe these guys don't really have editing software, and that's totally fine. I understand, you know, like we can't. Some people don't have the time to edit. Some, when they do these shows, they do weekly shows, or maybe they just don't want to edit, and that's totally fine. I totally understand that, and I don't get on people who can't edit their shows or don't have time to. So, and that's totally understandable. But there's ways around that, right? And like, you want to ask yourself, like, because you know you're gonna get people who will use the excuse, or, oh, I don't take calls seriously, I don't do this seriously, or I don't see what the big deal is. You know, you get those type of people, and sometimes they feel guilty inside because when they watch, for example, XVPW, Forever Movement, or people who really take the time to edit, like, oh, it's not that serious. I totally understand. You know, that's fine. I totally get it. But if you really want to get better at it, there are ways around it, and one of them is through commentary. You know, if your commentary is good and you do stuff on the side, like these private Facebook groups and whatnot for you to do, then that's cool. And you know, and you're reaching that demographic of people, you know, that's in your Facebook private group that just do this within the Facebook private group. You can't edit, but you do your promos and you do the outcome of the matches on YouTube, and hopefully people will watch it. So, and there's many groups like that, and I respect that. All right, so let's watch the first so enough of me rambling, because I'm gonna do this anyway through the stream, watching these shows together. The first show is by, I believe, Joe Rezinar, and Yes, I believe he just uploads through just the PlayStation because it shows it right here. All right, so we're gonna. I believe I told him to send me descriptions of their shows. So where's Joe Resonar? Like he was actually the first person to hit me up to ask to do a review of his show. So this is sum it up. It's using unknown cause to get them exposed into the e-fair world. It is an AI versus AI league where I do have some bigger names like KSJ, and Louis C. I know Louis C. He's an XVPW. For the most part, it's newer guys who don't have a home promotion to build a name for themselves. We are a new company trying to make it big and improve and cater to the fans and what they like and want to see. All right, so off the bat, that's perfect. I like that. Just to make it big and improve and cater to the fans. So that's dope. So and you can tell with the description that he told me that he wants to get better. So let's watch a few, and I'll give you my critique. Okay. So and Joe, if you're watching right now, if there's any specific part of this is the tag team tournament that he sent me. So tournament to crown the inaugural tag team. So this is gonna be all tag teams. So let's see. Let's play. All right. So you guys watch the first 2 minutes and let me know what you guys think. Working for control. How is there any way that Joe can improve on how to make this better? They're struggling for control right now. So off the bat, the cause are pretty cool, right? All right, so fourth match is the best one. Okay, send me the time step on the fourth match. Just breaking down the opponent. Saw that one coming. All right. So in a minute in, all right, and a minute in, okay. Off the bat, so these are the pros, okay. The ring is cool, the megalo and all that stuff. If he took that from a different source or whatever, you know, it is what it is. If he made that, props. The design, amazing, okay. The cause are cool. I like the cause, but now, like I said, if you see in the comment section already, it's the commentary. So when I watch these shows, right? So this will bring back to what I'm saying is when people see that, they see commentary. What I see, especially because I've been YouTubing for a very long time, look at the description down below. There's no description, right? If you put the descriptions and whatnot, it'll make me a little bit more interested saying that this guy is taking it seriously, especially if you're a YouTuber. Keep in mind, when you do EFED, when you do CAW and whatnot, you're a promoter / you're also a YouTuber, right? And if your description says you want to make it big, you want to make it better, you want to improve and cater to the fans, right? That shows me that you got to also understand how to YouTube. If you maybe you don't have the resources to do commentary and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you can take the time to do a really good description on your YouTube channel and also on like a good description, like put the card down, you know, show me some Facebook links, show me some whatever, because that's what's going to help you get better as time goes by when you do get the resources to edit, to do commentary, to get a mic, you know. When I did XVPW, I had a shitty mic, man. I was one of those iPod mics, you know, that had a little microphone. Yeah, it wasn't the best, but it is what it is, you know. So off the bat, that's where it matters the most. If you can't get the resources, at least do your best to help grow your channel so people can take you seriously, and if you want to improve and get better, because that's what we're all here for, you know. So yeah, the calls are amazing, you know. I like the cause. So 17-7. All right, so I'll go to 17-7.
Going back to it at some point in the very near future.
Yeah, so do your best to do commentary, because that's where it really matters the most. Guaranteed, people probably will watch it for the wrestling. As a person, for me, who just watch these shows and whatnot, I don't really. I like the fact that you take out the bar and the meter, the HUD, you know. So it keeps me away from that fact, you know, that I'm not watching a video game. Technically, I am watching a video game, but now in my mindset, it's AI versus AI, right? There isn't no commentary. I mean, there's no like people cutting a promo, etc., etc. You know, and that takes away from me watching it. It's not my, it's not my cup of tea. You know. Now maybe you're doing something in a Facebook group where what you call it, people are cutting promos against each other and they can't wait to see their call in action. That's cool, but it's not my cup of tea. So this is stuff that I would personally change, but from what I seen from the description that you gave me and whatnot, it looks like just a bunch of cause, and now they just want to, you know, what you call it, see their call in action because they like seeing what they create being used in a different promotion, and that's cool. I like that, and you know, you're giving a person their time and effort, and now they're seeing in action. Awesome, but what will make it better is if you can find a way to do commentary. That's just it. But yeah, I like the ring. I like the cause, and that's about it. If you don't have time to edit, I totally get that. But try to find a way to do commentary, and most definitely add descriptions into your YouTube channel. It's gonna help out a lot. So there you go. That's my review on that. All right. If you have any, if you guys have any questions, concerns, whatever, put them in the chat. Message me. You know. All right. So we're gonna go to Hybrid King of the Ring pay-per-view. This is Stephen Benoit Jericho's promotion. He's a good friend of mine, really good friend of mine. So Steve, are you still there? HW8 Productions. I have a question on your sexuality. Please respond. What's up, Anthony? I am a male. I know you're only doing 4, but if you have time, because I work on all these guys, you try to check mine out if possible too. Yes. If you have me on Facebook, message me your link to your channel, and I'll check that out for sure. All right. So we're gonna watch Hybrid Wrestling Alliance King of the Ring. Off the bat, I can already tell that there's gonna be straight from PlayStation. There's gonna be probably light editing. So you can only do your best in what you can do. All right, so we're gonna watch King of the Ring Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. Let's do this. I mean, yeah, by Hybrid Wrestling Alliance. So off the bat, I'm looking at it right now. As a casual viewer, as a casual viewer, especially if you're trying to promote your stuff, I always do my best to look at how good is this person's YouTubing skills. So again, another one. Always do your best to do the descriptions, man. They help out a lot, especially if you want to get known. I don't know if you guys do want to get known, and whatnot to grow and all that stuff, or if you're only catering to the private audience. But again, fix the description, add your card, add any links, especially Facebook. I know you guys do a lot of Facebook stuff, right? I normally do more cutscenes, but this episode focused on commentary and main event. Okay, cool. So what you call it? Do your best to always put a description, man. Because if I just see I do not own the rights to music, that means okay, now he's only wearing the music, but descriptions are most definitely important, especially in YouTubing. And this right here, the title, Hybrid King of the Ring pay-per-view. Now, you can edit this later on after you do your stream. And if you really do want to get known by the casual viewer, especially a person who doesn't have Facebook but they want to get into your show, always add in like WWE 2k20, Spacebar, Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, King of the Ring, pay-per-view, all that stuff if you really do want to get known. Thanks, Thriller. I'm going to check that out. So I'll put that up next. All right, so we're going to watch HWA, Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, King of the Ring. Also, try to put in a year. Cause I'm pretty sure, is this your first time doing a King of the Ring thing? If not, put King of the Ring 2020. It'll help out a lot.
Wrestling Alliance, this is your host, Stephen Benoit Jericho, and we are here at our new home in San Diego, California for the HWA King of the Ring pay-per-view, folks. After a long and grueling tournament to get us some 10 qualifiers for this one, we finally get to see those 10 men battle it out right here. Now, not only that, folks, we've got 3 other title matches on tap for this evening. Starting off with this first one that features Fiona Finn challenging Crystal Frost for the women's title.
All right. 47 minutes in, I am invested. Yes. 47. 40 seconds in, I'm already invested into what I see. Now keep in mind, when a person's YouTubing, especially for a casual viewer, if you don't catch them in the first minute or so, they're not gonna pay attention or watch at all. Like, especially for a person who's never seen something like this, right away, boom, like 47 seconds, man, and I'm already invested. Like, I'm gonna replay it again. You guys watch and check us out.
Wrestling Alliance, this is your host, Stephen Benoit Jericho.
Commentary, ears, audio is most definitely important, especially when YouTubing and whatnot. A person may not have the perfect mic or whatnot, but if I can hear perfectly, I'm invested already. My ears are gonna tell me what to do. Now, visually, I like it. Steve, if you really want to take out that white background, I do believe you need, personally for me, because I know you take this very seriously as much as I do, try to update this logo off the bat. Try to update that and whatnot. I like it. It's old school. It reminds me of NWA, whatever, but try to update that. I know a perfect website if you want to take this white background out and just leave the visual. I'll hook you up. I know some sites. If you guys want that too, I'll be sure. Just message me. So 4 seconds in, love the commentary. Yeah, there's, like I said, you may be limited to what you can do, but there's always ways to make it better till you get the resources in the future.
And we are here at our new home in San Diego, California.
Perfect. I love what I'm hearing.
King of the Ring pay-per-view, folks. After a long and grueling tournament to get us some 10 qualifiers for this one. See how he's mentioning what you're gonna expect in today's show. So 25 seconds in, already off the bat, I like what I'm hearing, and now he's mentioning stuff about the show. What to expect. That's good. So I'm actually doing like commentary 101 now. So if you guys want to learn good commentary, this guy
This guy knows what he's doing, and he has a good voice for commentary. By the way, props to you. I have a horrible voice in commentary, but yeah.
Oh, right here. Now, not only that, folks, we've got 3 other title matches on tap for this evening. Starting off with this first one that features Fiona Finn challenging Crystal Frost for the women's title.
All right, 43 seconds in, perfect. I like what you call it. I like what he's giving me something to look forward to. Now, Steve, even though I'm 43 minutes in, I would like to see more of the card. You know, like you already did, because right now, since the fact that you don't have a nice fancy intro, how like these other guys do, the fact that I'm going straight into the action, I like that. I like straightforwardness. So I don't mind you mentioning more of the card. I don't mind you mentioning the whole entire card for the first part of the show. That's actually really I don't mind that. I feel if I'm a viewer and I already dig the commentary and the fact that I know that you're doing straight out of this from PlayStation, try to put more of the card. You know, show more of the card. Mention it. Do some visuals. You know, then go into the action. So.
Well, hey, SBJ, how you doing, old friend?
Hey, Sander, how you doing, sir? Nice to have you sitting here beside me as always. I hear that tonight we may have another special guest make an appearance eventually. Oh, hold on, let's pause that as we have our challenger getting ready to make her way to the ring.
Yeah, hey, you don't mind me taking a second? Oh, okay, so this, okay, thank you. So I take a second. All right, this women's championship night. Pretty big one. Pretty big one.
Loving the
Excuse me,
suit.
I am the Secret Service. Please make way for the first president of the United States.
Ah, come on, man. Billy, the president here tonight. Billy.
Now Sanders, show some.
Kid, I, Donald Trump, have come to say hello to the HWA universe.
How are you doing, Mr. Trump? Can I call you Mr. Trump, or do you prefer
Well, I'm still
Mr.
president, so you will call me Mr. President, because I refuse to concede the election. It was rigged. I assure you it was rigged. It was wrong.
Well, I'm not huge into politics, but I'll keep my opinions separate. And but anyway, welcome to the HWA, Mr. Trump or President Trump. I'm sorry, and on a full-time official.
Okay, so another minute in. What's the good and the bad? I'm gonna see them down below and whatnot. What do you guys feel should change, or what do you feel should add on and all that stuff? So a minute in, so you do this. I don't do the whole PlayStation share. Steve, Devil Dog, Didi, do you do this through PlayStation? And also, can you check the chat when you do hybrid on the show? Because this is pretty important, especially if you're doing commentary. Because this is what I'm gonna change, especially to make it better and whatnot. Is your source only PlayStation, or can you reply on the chat when you're on your phone or in a laptop? Because the reason why that's important is do your best to reply as much as you can, but also always mention. And this is something that a call to action. You need a call to action. In YouTubing, call to action, you see it a lot, especially if you watch famous YouTubers and whatnot. A call to action is basically the whole typical like, comment, and subscribe, right? So on commentary, you'd be like, good evening, everybody, making her way down to the ring, blah, blah, blah. And if you're just tuning in with us, like, comment, subscribe, talk about your goals, talk about what to expect from hybrid wrestling. We're bringing our best action here tonight. So if you like what you see, if you like hybrid wrestling, like, comment, subscribe, and making her way down to the ring. And today I have on commentary is Donald Trump. Donald Trump, why are you here today? Blah blah blah. You wanna do that because if people like, because your commentary is amazing enough as it is. You have an amazing voice. But if a person's watching, hey, I like this guy. Like, he's actually trying. So you know what? He said, like, comment, I'm gonna give him that like. I'm gonna give him that because you keep in mind you're also a YouTuber, you know. So, and the fact that it's live, it's perfect. So always tell that because when, especially if you see these other sports oriented streams, especially on doing live commentary, they always do a lot of call to action. So that's what you gotta do to get the views, likes, comments, and all that stuff. Because right now you're just relying on your PlayStation. But I'm pretty sure that if you do it on your phone and whatnot, hey guys, always, and a lot of sharing. Sharing is perfect because this is Share Factory. So if you tell people to share and all that stuff, especially a person because keep in mind that I know that you have a private Facebook group, but the fact that you don't want to rely only on your circle, right? You want people who are not on Facebook to check out your show, and that's what's gonna help you grow and expand Hybrid Wrestling Alliance because you're gonna do a lot of that, and if people are watching it, they're gonna share no matter what. Yeah, it's 2, 3, or 4. It may not be a lot, but those are more, to share it. Because I would share it, But yeah. And normally live streams are fun because if you get 10 or 20 people and you're shouting them out, they're going to like that. So that's going to help out later on in the future. Because shout outs, especially now, are very important. And especially collabing because I'm pretty sure, that's important too because you want to collab, and I know that you're associated with other people, and technically e-fetting is a lot of collabing because you have people from different promotions joining your product. So call to action, shouting them out in the live stream as much as you can will help out. Especially always try to mention what's also on the card because a person who just tuned in know the card, but now if you have a person who just now tuned in and whatnot, they don't know what to expect. So try to repeat yourself because this is a live stream and this is our show. So yeah, I'm gonna skim through this real quick.
Hi, I'm Senegal. I'm the Twitter manager of HWA around here, and
You fake news.
Shut up.
I think you've got Devil Dog on your mind. He's not here in the booth with us. I don't know if he'll be making an appearance or not. He doesn't usually come on during the broadcast, but
no, Sander, it's the guy here with us, the guy that's as old as I am.
Shut up, Miss Trump. SBJ, we got Nightmare Sparks backstage tonight. He's here.
God. I'm hoping there's no more interference as he's been.
I share to probably 15 different groups by now to figure out how to grab their attention, interact with the fans in YouTube chat during the streams. Alright, that's cool. So, Devil Dog, HWA Productions just said, I share to probably 15 different groups, but I need to figure out how to grab their attention. Okay, so this is this is actually a topic of its own. Alright, so I'm going to tell you this right now. Facebook is the most horrible place to advertise any car show. I probably joined 16, 20 different car show groups. Nothing. As much as the production is, nothing. Facebook is just horrible. So there's a way to change it. I'm going to take a sip real quick. Okay. So 15 different groups, totally understandable. All right. So the perfect place to literally share. Good. James Sargent used Twitter. Perfect. Different. All right. So it's a matter of promoting, really. You are a promoter. This is your promotion. You got to learn how to fucking promote. The way I share my product, it depends on who I have. I have two, well, I'm about to work on three, but I have two sponsors in XVPW. One of them is a clothing company called Crossface Pro, who, does shirts, hoodies, hats that represent Crossface, right? You know, Cripple Crossface, and it's a wrestling brand. The owner of that clothing brand is also into e-fedding, and he discovered XVPW through where? Instagram. Instagram. So the fact that he has his own circle plus my circle, now that we're collabing and he's sponsoring a show, so that means I put his little advertisement, like a 30-second ad, onto my show. And guess what? He has like a discount code called XVPW. So now I take their logo and put it into my ring, and that's a way of promoting. See where I'm going with that? So I was advertising a lot on Instagram, and it helps out. So Instagram is a good source, but now I also learn how to promote an Instagram. You just can't put CAW, EFED, and all that stuff. You got to learn how to Instagram, meaning knowing the right hashtags, knowing the right time to promote your product. Also, you got to learn how to reach out to others that's not in your circle. That's the tough part of all of this, because right now you're just reaching out to people who are already into the EFED. Yeah, that's cool, but ask yourself this. How many people do you have in your EFED that actually promote your show? That's where it matters the most. I know people who have 60, 70 people in their promotion that don't promote the show that they're in. And they probably don't even watch your show, to be honest. You know, I mean, that's the harsh truth of this community that we're in. You know, maybe they're very active on Facebook group because they love to cut their promos, they love to know what's happening. But ask yourself this as a promoter: is how many people are in your promotion that doesn't promote, you know? And that's totally fine. They're not, and they're gonna go back to, well, I don't take this seriously, or why should I promote it? Well, why did I sign with you? Why did I sign you? You know, that's why in the wrestling industry, you know, there's promoters. So another good way is also Instagram, reaching out to other people. Podcasts. There's wrestling podcasts all over the freaking world. There's people who want to start their own podcasts, people who are just beginners in podcasts and whatnot. And if they're into wrestling and they love what you do, and if they'll say, hey, can I put like a 30-second ad, or can you shout me out in this whatnot? That's gonna be like, hey, HWA just shouted out so and so's podcast. We're just starting out and whatnot. Shout out to them. You know, thank you for, you know, that nice little ad, that's nice little plug-in. That's going to help your promotion too. And not only that, but you're helping them out. Twitter, Instagram, the whole shebang, that's cool. Facebook is the horrible way because you're only relying your circle and whatnot. And think about it. How many friend requests do you send or you accept? You know that this guy's in that promotion. So you're not really breaking boundaries here. You're not. If the more you advertise outside of your circle, the more because you already have people in your circle, and that's your roster, right? But that's about it. You're not reaching people who are starting their own little thing. So that's what's gonna help you later on. But yeah, off the bat, let's talk about the show. Not much has happened right now. Cool match. The CODs are cool. I like that. That's about it, really. I mean, I know Devil Dog's commentary is amazing.
Drive the fist right into the face of Crystal Frost. Finally going for a pin here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Crystal Frost. the champion kicks out of that after one hell of a fury and combination right there.
Most pros I know only share on Facebook. Most of us, we don't branch out.
Just like in the
Yeah, you have to branch out, man.
little bit tongue-tied
I
here.
promote all my
There's
friend
the
shows. I
cross
don't get the
cutter.
same love I
Cross
feel.
cutter right there from Crystal. 2, and another 2 count. Fiona Finn kicks out again.
Speaking of Flory, this fat fuck over here, McFlurry.
I mean,
I think who are you referring to there, CFT?
Referring to our former president.
Hey, shut up.
Did you just
No.
call Donald Trump a fat McFlurry?
Of course I did.
You're CFT. You're gonna get us sued. I don't think you're allowed to say things like that against an official in the office.
All right. All right. So, but that's about it. I mean, if you guys have any more questions, especially this HWA, if you have any more questions you want to ask me, you can ask me now and all that stuff. But those are stuff that I would improve on. I drop highlight reel play at spots throughout matches. That's cool. That's cool. Just skimming.
WA. Let's take a look at some of the action from this one, folks. There's a very acrobatic double knees right there. Here's Fiona Finn.
I notice if you don't try to
trying
cuss a lot,
storm
it helps
back,
sometimes
delivering
because
a
people
flurry
watch
of
it.
punches to the face.
That actually is a good point. Thriller pulling out a really good, especially important one and whatnot is cursing. So this where it gets a little bit, if you really want to get out there and whatnot, is cursing is a big issue. I mean, example. So I'm gonna teach you YouTubing 101. All right. If I type WWE 2k20, that's gonna be the top search, right? So off the bat, you always want to look at the top search, right? These are the top searches right now. This is my vidIQ. If you guys don't see that, this is how I know what words to find, who is the top search, and all that stuff. 3 months ago, this is a famous eFed that I watch and whatnot. It's similar to Forever Movement, but see how the wording of WWE 2k20 is his top search, and after that they put Rock's Burnout, all that.
Decks him right in the back of the head. Nasty landing for Harris, but he kicks out again. What determination on the part of Harris. Snuvens, oh my God, look at the strength. Turns it into a back suplex, and now a German still has the arms clasped. Incredible, but oh! Harris turns it around to a small package driver.
So this promotion, Rock's Burnout, he knows how to YouTube very well, and he does highlight reel, but that's about it, really. And if you want to get on that level, cursing, gotta stop. Especially if you want to, get out there and whatnot. And I know people do this for fun, and you're only reaching a certain demographic, which is the people who are personally in your Facebook group and whoever discovers you personally on Facebook. But if you really want to get out there, the cursing gotta tone that down a little bit. But yeah, Devil Dog's promotion, very good. I like the active Facebook group that you're in, and you work within your circle. But most definitely plugins, shout outs, give people to promote, which is also share. You wanna hit up people who are starting something new. you know, because collabing is what's gonna get you bigger, you know. So yeah, if you want to talk more about it, feel free to hit me up. But time to move on, man. I gotta move on to this next one. CSWA Championship Wrestling. I believe Thriller sent me a link to that. He wants me to watch his stuff. So let me go to Facebook real quick and get that link that he sent me. But if you guys have any promotion, if you guys want me to check you guys out, most definitely. All right, let me save this real quick. Okay, so I will put this here. Oh, it's another one. Okay, cool. So I'll put this here. All right. Cool. Let's do this real quick. All right, live stream. Okay. So this is CSWA Championship Wrestling. It's another share one. Oh, it's Miles Morales. It's my boy right there. All right. All right, cool. A minute in, I like what I saw. Music. So we're in a minute in. That's fine. Cool. I'm pretty sure you did all this on Share Factory. So props to you for even taking the time to do that. That's pretty dope. So let's go in. I mean, I'm invested. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're only limited to what you can do on this. So I can only imagine what would happen if you had actually good editing software. So props to that. Let's move on to the next minute. So right, if I was a casual viewer and if I just saw this, all right, cool. Because why? I don't really, what you call it? I don't really, what's the right term? The visuals, cool. The cars are cool. But what actually caught my attention personally is the music. So yeah, that's what's up. My ears is what I like to. If it's good, it's good, you know.
Can you feel the energy? Can you feel the electricity? Can you feel the excitement? The buzz in this arena is absolutely nuclear. We're going to see some incredible action, some scores to be settled, and some people getting beat up real bad.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna leave it in the comments down below. How from that to the next minute, how did it personally make you feel inside? Ask yourself that. You know, how did you feel? Because I already know how I felt, but I want to let you guys know, how did you guys feel when you saw that? I'm gonna take a few seconds because I'm pretty sure. Here it is, right here. So CSWA is a promotion established in 2018. They're currently in our 5th season. The past seasons I've been using Share Factory to edit my shows. All right. I know it's not perfect at all. Okay, but I've been able to get some quality talent from Twitter and Facebook. All right. I turned from excited to honestly disappointed. It turned from high to lower quality for me. I know, no comment. All right. So there's ways around that. What you call it? I know that there's no comment, so that hurts my product. So you can, like I said, you're only limited to what you can do. I don't know if you have any earphones or whatever, but like I said, so now the channel brings you the live action of CETA. So like I said, if you really want to get this out there, fix this right here. Is you need to add descriptions, most definitely. That's what's going to help you along the road. And if you're only just reaching, like I said, personal people within your circle and whatnot, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care about the commentary, you know, because like I said, some people only do this not as seriously as getting yourself out there. Now, if you really want to get yourself out there, like taking the time and, you know, not the editing part, but just even commentary alone is going to get yourself a little bit more further. Now, if you're working on that, I totally understand it. That's cool. But fix the YouTube first. Because if you just, you know, this episode 10, don't worry, James, I need to fix description too. I know no commentary. Is this episode 10? It looks to be episode 10. Yeah, this is episode 10, 11, 23, 20. Yeah. But, like I said, if you're not going to take this, you don't want to take it serious and this is just for fun, just to do something for your Facebook group, that's cool. That's totally fine. I'm pretty sure the people within your Facebook group like seeing their cause in action and all that. But if you don't, you know, and you just want to do something like this for whatever, okay. But commentary is number one. So try to do that. I mean, fix commentary. And also just YouTube description, man. It helps out.
He wants no part of the outside. Inside the ring now. What's it?
So like you can see right here, you're very active on your that's interesting. This is very interesting. So the fact that you're very active on your chat plays a really big role, because I can tell that these are people who are, like I said, in your circle. So that's cool. You're reaching them out. That's nice. And sometimes, no lie, and I guess if you guys watch a lot of streams and all that stuff, that being in the chat plays a really big role, because it shows how active you are, and that makes things very much fun. So think what happened if now you can finally have commentary to shout them out within your chat. So that's cool. Literally just get a really whack headphones with an earpiece on it. That's like $5. Plug that into your controller and just go ham, you know. I'm trying to see the ring real quick. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know right now. I'm gonna move on to the next show and all that stuff, because we have 2 more shows to go. But yeah, most definitely descriptions, man. Let me see your YouTube real quick. See, this is what I'm talking about, and this is a good example if you really want to expand and what you call it, if you really want to expand and get yourself out there, here I'll show the XVPW one just to give you a good example of what I'm talking about. Is there YouTube? There you go. So boom, right? And this is for people who really want to take it a little bit more seriously. Is just try to fix your channel, get yourself out there, you know. So off the bat, header, right? That's important. You scroll down, you have playlists, and it's more about consistency. See how everything looks the same? It looks like professional in a way. And I break it down by seasons. So if you look at the seasons, there's season 1. If people want to look at season 1, there's season 1. There's One Night Alive, which is the second brand show, right? And if you look at it, look at the thumbnails. And if you want more consistent content, this is what I've been doing in my show. So this is the main show, right? But now when I go edit them, I cut the matches in half, so now I have product throughout the whole entire month. So if I have, let's say, 5 matches in XVPW for that specific show, now each week I have product to throw out within each week, because I have 5 matches and there's 5 weeks, in a month. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and especially if I know you guys have really long shows like these. So the fact, and I did that through my dashboard. So there's this, but then when you look at XVPWs, I break them down. So I'll sub. I don't mind that. I'll sub. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right. So next is TCW XL. Okay, so it looks like I have to start on the
type.
Oh, wait.
Just trying to get long and so late.
Okay, now this is where it starts.
Sorry it took so long and so late. And Canada has nothing to do with you. My Twitter was having issues too. Just trying to get it up and running so that way I can post to Twitter. I have links as well now. So I had to link this profile with.
So the thing with stuff like this is you get that personal attachment. Like, oh, this is the owner of that promotion. Okay. Now I feel connected in a way. And I'm being dead ass.
And we'll be ready to go here just a couple of seconds. Just trying to get everything linked up.
Alright, let's skip it.
Denomination night, all that and more. And we have a #1 contenders type match battle royal with the women. If you guys are ready, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it, boys.
Okay, I like that. You're actually taking the time. I dig that. You have my respect.
Right, that's right. The future is here, and it starts right here, right now, with Excel, TCW's NXT developmental brand-like roster. And I gotta say, we got some pretty big names, in my opinion, already. We got Matt Jones, we got Kate Jones, we got Chris Danger, Hope Harper, War, so many great talents. And
Okay, so I like where this is going, and I think this is the first time we actually see a visual person doing commentary. All right. So the fact that I'm actually seeing this guy do commentary plays a huge major role into what you're gonna do right now. So if I was live person doing commentary, I would do something like this. I will legit get into character, and this is only a one. this is only like legit an hour and 30-minute show that you're doing. I will legit get into character. Get into character. I'd be like, welcome everyone to TCWXL, and I'm your host, the commentary, your mom's favorite commentator. You know, I would make that so much exciting. You know, like this is something that's probably never been done before. Personally, in Con EFED, to have a live person doing commentary, dress up, have fun with this. You are a commentator, you are a promoter. You know, get into character. That's what I would do, you know, because they're watching you. They probably might look forward to your show, but to be honest, I'm actually going to look forward to the person doing commentary. That's where it really matters, you know. That's dope. And the fact that you know, some people are shy. Some people, like I said, don't want to do this, you know, seriously. But the fact that you're doing live commentary and the fact that I can personally see you, you know, that gives you time to shout out. You know, if you can't share the screen, get your phone and say, hey, comment right now if you love the action, what you see, you know. Like example, what's this? Like, who's this?
Once again, had lemons thrown in my way. And the biggest one of them all right now is the fact that I don't hold my championship. Instead, it's being held by somebody known as the Gold Digger, the blonde-haired bimbo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, enough with the name calling. Here she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, the self-proclaimed Diamond, the Gold Digger herself. Ladies and gentlemen.
Help make that pop. Make that pop. Chelsea Diamond is making her way down to the ring. Kate Jones. Oh my God. People.
Look at that face of Kate Jones. She is not happy to see Chelsea Diamond out here interrupting her promo or interview. And Chelsea, there you see a smirk on her face. She knows what she's doing, getting into the Lion's Den here. Stoking the fire, if I will. I'll get your comment here in a minute, sir. Well, well, well. Looks like Kate finally had the guts to show up and say something.
Like I said, make that pop, man.
I mean,
the fact that you're doing this plays a big role because you need to be entertained. I don't care if you can have water next to you, and especially when you're sharing your product, put live commentary by yours truly. You know, have that, because right now, personally, I don't really care what's happening on my screen, but the fact that you're gonna make it interesting is gonna make me more interested into what's happening. That's gonna play a big role.
Hair extensions might fall out. Listen. Tonight. See a shoulder tackle there by Marcus Johnson. Back body drop. Nicely done. Great reversal there by Ventura. Kick to the midsection. Look at this. Oh, into a power bomb into the pin. Shoulders are down. And only a one count there as Marcus Johnson powers out.
All right. So this is an example of what's gonna happen. So imagine me. I'm like hype. You know, I'm literally 20 minutes in. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver! And an elbow drop by this guy. I don't even know his name. I'm gonna call him Jacob. You know, oh Devontae or whatever. Devontae. Oh, and a miss. He fucked that up. You know, like have that energy, because if they see you have that energy, that's gonna play a big role. I would actually try to move that camera a little bit close to your face too, by the way. You know. Oh, what a maneuver right there. Going for a powerbomb and a sit down. Come on, ref. 1. And not even a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but we have these two going at it right now. If you haven't yet, check out TCW. Subscribe right now. Like, comment. Now, if you're just tuning in with us, so much has happened in the last episode. But in TCW, I give you the best live action commentary. You know, have that. That's what I'm talking about. The fact that you're doing this actually makes me hype. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in with us, this is TCW. I'm the host, the most, you know, show that, have a little excitement. Check us out in the next stream next Monday. Now, if we're just tuning in, blah, 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 we have these two guys going at it in the ring. You know, repeat yourself. A lot of call to action. All right.
Which he does. Usually Marcus dominates his opponents, folks. He's having some trouble here. And look at this overhead. Oh, sunset flip power bomb from the apron to the floor. Back first, Wing Ventura.
Okay, so he did it there. That's cool. See, that tone of voice is going to play a big part. And the fact that you have a screen right there, you should be doing a lot of this. Like, if you haven't yet, comment right now. You know, I'm working on the best, but you know what? Click that subscribe button. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, have a piece of paper. Make it more entertaining, man. That's gonna be like a big part. But yeah, good job, man. I dig this. I like it. I know you're only limited to what you have. Have a piece of paper, put it on the screen. Subscribe! Subscribe right now. You saw that powerbomb? Subscribe! Alright, now on to the next match of the card. You know, do stuff like that. It's going to help out. Have a piece of paper, man, and fix that camera angle. Have a little bit closer to you. Dress up when you do something like that. Especially, you know, especially if you have Facebook. Take a selfie, you know, hold a freaking microphone or something, you know, because I'm going to tell you this right now. If your thumbnails don't stick out, I'm not going to click probably none of it. I don't care how, if there's a call in there, okay, whatever. But to be honest, the fact that you're doing live commentary is going to help out. Show a damn selfie picture, you know, print out HWA, you know, print out your show. You know, because the fact that you're doing live commentary, I will click on that thumbnail than a thumbnail of like blah, like it doesn't stick out, or it could say something like this, and you know it won't appeal to me. So, like TCW XL offers live visual commentary by yours truly. Now check out my promotion, because technically it is your promotion. You know, it is your promotion. Show yourself. You know, and that's what's gonna actually stick out. Yeah, and you also gotta do the card and all that stuff, but you know. All right, on to the next one. On to the next. If you have any questions whatsoever, hit me up. If you don't want to put it onto the chat, you can message me and all that stuff. What else? What else? All right, so I'm going to go on to APW. I'm pretty sure everybody was looking forward to this one, right? Off the bat, that warning sign. Man, okay. You know what? I'm going to get a quick, get a quick something to drink. I'm so thirsty right now. I'm actually drinking a banana smoothie. So if you have any questions, put them in the comment down below. Be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. All right, we're back. I didn't even check my messenger. Pretty sure people were messaging me. Okay. So let's go to APW presents Infiltration pay-per-view. What's up, Alliance Wrestling Network? What's good, man? All right. Alliance Wrestling Network. APW. All right. Why is it called Alliance? It shouldn't be called AWN. What's the APW? Or was that my mistake? Oh, it's the AWN network. So off the bat, this is very good. I like that he actually has a description. And this is the card. Alright. That's cool. So just professionally, so what you did was good. Armstrong Pro Wrestling. Okay, cool. Alright. So right now the card is amazing. Just by judging the card alone, the fact that this guy actually put on the description, good. Now, I can tell he's a YouTuber because why? 11K subscribers. Cool. I dig that. You know, so this guy's been YouTubing a lot. Get my thumbs up. If you want to get the views, seeing as only 116 and you only have that much subscribers, that should raise a lot. You should have more views than that. So you need to put the WWE 2k20 in the beginning. And if you really want to get that more, you should put WWE 2k here in the beginning as well too. Because the reason why is the YouTube algorithm says that this guy has WWE 2k. The description says WWE 2k, right? And if you want to do the intro, welcome everyone to AWN Network, WWE, something like, because you have to say WWE in the beginning of all of that because it's what's going to help you get the views, because now YouTube reads it as WWE in the title, WWE in the description, of course in the tags, WWE presents, WWE and APW presents Infiltration, because now all that will pick up and now you'll get the views and the stuff because it'll pick up that and you'll be under their suggested videos now. You see it a lot in famous YouTubers. They say their little intro of how to do this, how to do that, and now they'll show the little intro. Good evening, guys, and today is gonna be how to do a call video. You know, like right now when I did it, I would say, okay, how to do call, like how to make a good call show. That's gonna be the title, and the description is how to make a good call show in the description, followed by whatever. And now my video will be, good evening, every guys. My name is Flores, and today I'm going to show you how to do a call show. Boom, intro, right? That's where it's going to pick up because I show my little intro. Then in the beginning, after the intro, what's up, guys? So I'm going to show you how to do an amazing call show because I see you guys, because now I said all that, now YouTube will pick that up. So that's how, a little YouTubing 101 over there. All right, let's begin. We're going to watch APW present Infiltration pay-per-view. And to be honest, it's not really a pay-per-view because you have to pay to view it. But I told you I got it. It's the EFED, KFED thing, so. Holy shit.
Legends refuse to settle for mediocrity. For them, being average is the plague and totally unacceptable. Champions go all in all the time. Not just on game day. When the practice is over for the team, the work for the champion just begins. They understand the process and what is required to be elite, to be great. To be the best, it requires obsession, passion, focus, and an unbelievable work ethic. Sweat becomes the friend of the 1%. Success is available to anybody that is willing to work for it. Success can only be bought with the currency of hard work. And champions refuse to concede to anything less than leaving every ounce of themselves on the practice field. The weight room, the classroom, whatever champions do, they carry that same inner standard of greatness with them. They don't turn it on and off depending on where they're at. It is constant. They never enter an environment without it. To stand next to them is to be infected. Their commitment inspires, strengthens, and impacts everyone who comes in contact with them. They are the leaders, not by word, but by actions. They set the example for their teammates and exemplify the message, blessed and unstoppable.
That's it. All right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I already know what I have to say about that. So we were a minute and 4. So that's almost 2 minutes. What do you guys think about that? Clearly, my man knows how to edit because he put this together. I'm going to give it a minute for you guys to respond before I have to say something about that. Ryan still matched. The entrance for him was amazing. Police is coming. Considering I played a big part in the match card, I'm impartial to it. Actually, pretty good, but a bit long, I think. All right. So, I don't mind. All right, so I know people probably took that off YouTube or, those motivational speaking. Exactly. What am I watching based off that intro? Now, I know this guy can edit because clearly, I would have take that audio, right? That motivational speaking audio. I know people do that a lot. Put it under it and put a bunch of like visuals of your show, like the cause, the matches, I don't know if you do highlight reel, but I don't mind the motivational speaking as an intro. I don't mind that. That's cool. But at least add visuals of your show in that. Because right now, from the warning sign, the logo, up to that part, to be honest, I wouldn't know that was a call show because, I wouldn't know that was your pay-per-view. From the first 2 minutes in, I was like, what am I watching? Exactly. HWA Production said, what am I watching? I know it's a call show for the fact that it was on the title and you were probably promoting it, but as a person who just casually peeped whatever and that part that showed on the timeline on YouTube, I wouldn't know. They said, oh, it's a video game. Oh, crap. So next time, take the visuals out. Keep some visuals in if you want, but show some part of APW. That's APW. I know people are gonna steal stuff off YouTube and all that stuff. I know, I get it. It's part of the community, to make it people's stuff stand out. But yeah, so let's continue.
Tonight is about the numbers advantage. Tonight is about survival. Tonight it's Survivor Series. History will be written tonight, and history is only written. This is it, guys. we're ready to get this match going. And guys, the energy level inside this arena for this championship match is absolutely unreal. He breaks up the hold. He's in big trouble. Great reversal. I gotta say, wrenches the arm. Ooh, nasty kick. Thunderous power slam. Ooh, talking the suplex. Too quick to catch him there.
All right, we're in the next minute in. What's up? We're in the next minute in. This guy knows how to edit. I know he knows how to edit because he had a lot of visuals into this. If you can tell me right now what editing software you use, can you put it on the comment down below and whatnot? I know you know how to edit because I see stuff. I'll rewind it a little bit.
Tonight is about the numbers advantage. Tonight is about survival. Tonight is Survivor Series. History will be written tonight, and history is only written.
All right. So, is this part really okay? So I guess it's necessary. I guess, but you already have this right here, the APW part. I already know that's APW, right? And now the fact that it goes from that to AWN.
And history is only written.
Like, did you really need to add that? Because the reason why I asked this is because this part can change. Because this could have been something very important leading up to this.
This is it, guys.
I do not know what this is. From what I see, now I have to scroll back. I have to scroll down to this. I have to scroll down to the description to understand why that goes to there. So is this the winner takes all tag team championships? Royal Army versus Charm City versus Armstrong versus Switchblade Syndicate? Is that what that is? It looks like it. But this is what I'm telling, this is why I ask. Because that AWN network could have been that, or it could have showed the picture of the match card. You feel me? That, and I know you know how to edit for the fact that you did all of that in the first 2 minutes. You're able to cut, copy, paste, bow. If you showed the card leading up to this, because I know you didn't want to show the entrances, that's what could have that's what's important. So it's good that you show the description because I would not guess that at all. I see right now a bunch of cause in the middle of the ring.
Ready to get this match going. And guys, the energy level inside this arena for this championship match is absolutely unreal. He breaks up the hold.
So I'm not gonna mention commentary. I'm not gonna talk about commentary. I'm not talking about Michael Cole and Corey Graves. I'm pretty sure my man couldn't do commentary or all that stuff to you know. But I know he knows how to edit. If I'm looking at the ring right now, it's a bunch of red, black, and white. I mean, nothing really stands out to me besides that middle part right there. I personally think you don't need that visual in the middle of the ring mat. What does they say? Scarf gray. I do not know what that is. But yeah. You know how to do graphics. I understand that. But right now, if I'm a casual viewer, I just see these guys in the middle of the ring. I'm like, okay, what's happening? You know? again, you probably might have a good reason why you did not do commentary. So I'm just leave that as that. So this match is still going on. We are 11 minutes in. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening? What is happening? What is that? I'm actually excited. I saw a ban. All right, let's go back. Okay, so Team Alex Extreme wins. All right, cool. We went from Survivor Series to Backlash. Shout out to Team Alex. That's cool. You guys got the belts. Nice. All right. All right. So I like that tradition from the fade out to back. Keep in mind that I'm still APW Underground. Now, this plays a really big, important role right now. The fact that you showed that. Because if you did the visuals, because I know you know how to edit, you did that. You know, that's your own thing. I would put a call to action, like, comment, and subscribe, or put subscribe now. Because if you can't do it on commentary, you might as well do it on visuals. Because, like I said, you're a casual viewer who just peeped this for the first time, who just tuned in and skimmed through all of that. I would put APW Underground. Subscribe now. You know? Like, comment, subscribe, or plugins. Plugins is very important, especially when promoting your product.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Pure Championship.
Like WrestleMania, man. All right. Okay. I have a lot to say about that part. A little bit too long. I understand you wanted to show the whole entire thing. So you went from an amazing, like, you know, you took that Ohio State University band, marching band, but then you showed a guy. I would have did something more of the lines of, I would have took a faction, because I know how you edit. So you know how to fucking edit. I get that. So I can actually say this part is, I would have took a faction, make this guy the middleman within that faction, try to copy the band members' gears, so it'll look like this guy's coming out with a band. You know, I know there's ways where you do edit. There's that green screen behind it. You do a highlight reel, green screen edit, blah blah blah. I would have probably took the New Day with Xavier holding the trombone. You know, that entrance. Because you showed a whole entire you showed a crowd. So in my mentality, there's a band coming in the freaking ring, or there's a band coming out. You know, so you take that and show him coming out with the band. You know, that would have been pretty cool. I would have did a lot of editing, because that right there is like, you know how they say they want them, like, oh, that's the $1 million shot right there. You know, that nice shot. You took a band for him to come out to, and he has the freaking band song, the marching band. So I would have did that 10 times better, because you did a lot of work on that. I give you props. But if I was to personally do it for this Ryan Steele guy, I would have took New Day entrance, put him in the middle, show him walking down the ring with not the New Day, but my mind will tell me, oh, he's coming out with a band, so there's 3 members of that coming out, or a faction, whatever, you know. So that's what I would do.
This is a big time opportunity, Byron.
Alright, so you mean to tell me that this guy came out with a band entrance, but the champion didn't have a special one? This Ultraman, Iron Man looking guy does not have a cool entrance? Xander Cool, the pure weight champion, didn't have a special entrance? This guy came out. So you mean to tell me that this guy Xander Cool probably lost this? I'm just gonna skim through it right now. Okay, so he won. Alright. He won.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Television Championship.
Oh, there's another one. Alright, cool. Frank the Butcher one. Whoa, what happened? What happened? What's this? What's this?
That's pretty neat.
Are you advertising for Alexa?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes. Nope.
Would have been cool if he did like an Iron Man intro video
What does it do?
for this or something. I get what you're
Alexa,
saying.
What do you do?
I can play music.
Yes, exactly.
Things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
So remember I told you about there's produce and overproduce? This better have a special meaning.
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
There should be a reason why this should be in this show. The payoff better be important.
Yes.
Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Is that what we're going to put? Echo is pretty neat because it knows.
So this is either a bathroom break, or there's something very important that you put this in this show.
Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tin.
Alright, okay. So there was no payoff. So you literally put an Amazon Echo ad into this show. So it's probably a bathroom break or whatever. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about, right? You're able to promote a show coming up on December 22nd, and you made this graphic. So what you should have done too was also show the match cards, a match card before that specific match. So that's cool that you did that. So that's cool.
The champion came out here, someone gloating their belt around.
So like I said, like damn, I do not know what this is. So I'm gonna scroll down real quick. And yeah. So you get what I'm saying, right? There should be a flow for when you're watching a match, right? So it's a good show. I see where you're going with this, but try to if you can't do commentary, that I totally understand, you know. But at least before a match starts, show the match card, right? That's a big thing. That's a really big thing. You're good with graphics. I can see that, you know. So that's really important in what in your show. So hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. Whatnot. I'll show you some I guess my examples of how I run things, and if you want, I don't care if you guys copy, you know, it's totally fine. I just want you guys to do better, you know. So I'm gonna play a couple examples. So I will show. So this is
I'll be watching.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to XVPW Presents Xtreme Non-Stop Wrestling. I'm the play-by-play player, the voice of Xtreme, Maximilian. And here we are, in the place where you want to be, but not extreme enough to be in, the XVPW Arena. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a stacked card for you tonight. We have 2 #1 contendership qualifiers matches, and everyone will be defending their titles here tonight. To kick it off, we have the iconic deity Mikey True versus Dante Keith in the #1 contendership qualifiers match. Follow that, we have the XVPW Network champion, The Vulcan, defending his title in an open challenge match. Follow that, we have the XVPW YouTube champion, Corey Heck, defending his title against the man who pinned him in the Extreme Gauntlet match, and that is the Thunderheart, Jay George. Follow that, ladies and gentlemen, in another #1 contendership qualifiers match, we have Hollywood Watkins versus Hypnosis. And for your main event, ladies and gentlemen, we have the XNW champion, Rochambeau, defending his title against the man who got the most wins in the Extreme Gauntlet match, and that is Noah Youngblood. So, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, and subscribe, because it's about to get extreme.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna.
So, like I said, like in the begin, see how I showed, like, even though I was speaking commentary, I didn't want people to just see me on the screen with a microphone, because one, it's probably gonna, like, all right, they're listening, but okay, they want to say, okay, damn, get this damn show on the road already. But the fact that I'm showing visuals, it's more of the damn, get the show on the road already, to damn, I can't wait, get all right, cool, get on the show, like, you know, because they're seeing visuals / they're hearing it / damn, this guy he's behind a green screen, he's actually in the ring, holy crap, to now get onto the show. You feel me? So add visuals. Now, here's a guy like Dante Keith that, even though, because sometimes people in their show, like, like example, for a person who's just doing promos, right? They see this guy doing a promo,
Don't cap at all.
but I actually want to add a little bit more to that. See how I add in the name of the person? So I'm like, damn, who is this guy? So that already answers the question. Like, damn, his name is John T. Keefe. Oh, that's his call. That's cool. Like, all right. So now I'm interested in what he has to say.
Mikey Truth. I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna make.
So that's
you look
John
good
T. talking, right?
Rise, focus on the road.
So this is here.
Crossroads with the truth. And truth be told, I don't know where your destination, and I have no remorse for your soul.
All right, so he finished, right? He finished his promo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
So I don't do entrances and whatnot. I like going straight into action. I only do entrances and specific reasons. You know, like it has to be a reason why this guy's coming out to an entrance. Because I was watching ECW, right? I was watching a lot of ECW, and if you look at ECW, they show the two people in the ring already. Sometimes they show an entrance, sometimes they don't. So now here we go. Right? This is the match.
This is the first match of the night. It is Mikey Truth versus John T. Keefe in a #1 contendership qualifier match. These two high flyers are so impressive, and I'm happy they're here.
All right. See how I add in that visual? So now a person who's just now tuning in saw that visual and be like, whoa, that's cool. You know, like it shows the visual of the two people in the ring. So if that person who's just now tuning in missed the beginning part, at least you know he sees the visual of there's Mikey Truth versus John T. Keefe.
In the Extreme Alternative. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to blink anytime at all while watching this match. This match is going to be fast-paced, high-flying. XVPW delivers the best. And what a way to kick off the show with some high-flying action. And not only that, but these two have potential to be a future XNW champion here in XVPW, because this is a qualifiers match. Now, oh man, John Tay Irish whipping Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth with an elbow, and oh my goodness, what an impressive maneuver by the iconic DD. Now Mikey Truth with an Irish whip. Oh, looks like he's going for an elbow. John Tay now. John Tay Keefe with a beautiful head scissor takedown. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Fast pace. Tay. Oh shit, what a maneuver that was. 1, 2, and Mikey Truth kicks out. Oh my god, I don't know what you call that. Now,
alright, see? And now I added here again the two visuals. So the way I do matches, I do them 5 minutes. 5 minutes or less, nonetheless, it's a very important match. So these matches that I do are 5 minutes. But now, I know you guys don't do highlight reel, but even though you guys have these really long AI versus AI matches, it's good to add in a visual, something similar like this, where a person who's just now tuning in sees that.
John Tay with the headlock. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just catching up with us, if you just tuned in, this is a #1 contendership qualifier match, and it's Mikey Truth versus the indie wrestler John T. Keefe.
And see how when I also did it in commentary, when that visual pops up and whatnot, it's a person who's giving a listen. Oh, I just now tuning in, and this person just showed me what's happening just now. I want to tune in a little bit more. You feel me? So that's something that I would do. It's a little recap. And here, this is an important one too. So I'm going to play this part. So,
to hurt, you all will realize the truth hurts.
Strong words from the iconic deity Mikey Truth, and I'm pretty sure our champions, the Wolf King and Rochambeau, were listening. But who will face Mikey Truth in the next episode of XNW? Will it be Hollywood walk-ins or hypnosis? We'll find out later tonight.
and see, now on the end, I showed what's coming up next. So that's important too. So now you give a good person to give, like, oh, damn, there's another match coming up next. So that's also important too, because you want to show what's coming up next or later on tonight. Give a person to keep tuning in more. So that was the stuff that I would do. So here's another one. Let's see. So here is. So much has happened here in the first half of Extreme Non-Stop Wrestling. The iconic deity Mikey Truth qualifies, and now he is in the #1 contendership match. But who will he face in the next episode of XNW? Will it either be Hollywood Walk-ins or Hypnosis? We'll find out later on tonight when they face off against each other. Now, speaking about the iconic deity Mikey Truth, he still has a rematch clause to face still the reigning and defending XVPW Network Champion, the Wolf King. And I just found out from the XVPW president himself that the Wolf King will be defending his title in the next episode of XNW against the man who just attacked him earlier today. And that is the Primal Warrior, Smokey. Now, still coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the XVPW YouTube champion, Corey Heck, defending his title against the Thunderheart, Jay George. And follow that, we have, oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, this is just in. Something's happening right now in the backstage. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a good example of a good bathroom break, because after a person who just watched, like, let's say a 20-minute AI versus AI match or 14-minute, you want that little bathroom break. So I did a thing called an extreme replay where I recap the first half of the episode or the first 2 matches and whatnot. So it gives people who watch the product to, okay, let's take a break real quick, and for people who's just now tuning in to watch that replay, right? So that's something that's very important, especially when you're watching, let's say, a call product, because like a good example is that extreme replay where you replay the first half while talking and gives people what to come up next, because people are literally, because I know your guys' shows are an hour, 2 hours, especially when streaming. So take that nice little break for the people who, okay, now I want to watch the next one. So show a recap. Recaps are good because now the person who, like I said, who's been tuning in, it's pretty important, So that's why I did those little recaps. Now, also a good one is segments. Segments are very, very important, It's what makes people's product stand out the most outside of the typical match versus tag team match. You want to have good segments, and the good segments is like talking, making cool announcements. Like, here's the one that I did and whatnot. It was Hollywood Walk-ins, and I don't know what's gonna happen. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the ex-VPW president is making his way down here. And it looks like we're gonna find out if Hollywood Walk-ins advances. I mean, I hope he doesn't, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what are your thoughts? Should Hollywood Walk-ins advance even though he's not facing Hypnosis? I mean, what do you guys think? Put in the comments down below. I mean, voice your opinion. I mean, man, like, what's gonna happen now?
Hollywood Walk-ins. You left the part of this show empty tonight. I worked hard to build a solid card tonight, and you fucked that up since you beat Hypnosis before your match. You probably thought you got a free pass and thought you can move on to face the iconic deity, Michael Truth. Well, Hollywood, this isn't any W. This isn't Metal Impact Wrestling. Hell, this isn't even Freedom. This is XVPW, the extreme alternative. You gotta pay your dues in my fucking show. So what you did was pretty extreme. I give you that. But you forgot who runs this show. So I made a phone call to a good friend of mine, and he just so happens to watch the show. I told him what happened earlier, and he happens to be around the area. So, ladies and gentlemen, stand up right now. To the people watching at home and on your phones, get ready to press that like button. Get ready to subscribe if you haven't, because it's about to get extreme. It's going to be Hollywood Walkins versus this man.
So see what I did right there? I did a call to action. I don't even do it on commentary. I do it as a person who do play-by-play, and I also do it as a president, because now it gives people like, oh man, like something's about to happen real quick. Like I better like, comment, subscribe, especially if a person's been tuning in for the first 56 minutes. You got to give that person a nice shout out because they've been watching your show, you know, especially for that long. So if they haven't yet, it's good to add a call to action, especially when something is building up, anticipation, you know, like, oh, let's say the HWA president's coming out and he didn't even acknowledge his own fans yet. So for the people who's watching Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, you know, it's about, like, comment, subscribe, you know, something like that, because something is building up. So if you haven't yet, like, comment, subscribe, boom. Because I did that in call to action as president.
You see me right now? You see me, Hollywood Watkins? You're looking at sweaty, pumped up, and angry Brian Pillman Jr. You know, I like your name, Hollywood Watkins. But unfortunately, you're not a star. You're not a star like me, Brian Pillman Jr., the Hollywood Kid.
So now I lived up to it's about to get extreme. Like, comment, and subscribe and whatnot, because damn, this guy's in the freaking show. Like, holy shit. Like, ah. So be honest and true to yourself, especially when building something like that. Especially something for people to look forward to. And that's where a lot of people get it wrong sometimes, because like, they lie like, oh, this is the best show ever. You seen those posts, and I was like, where people lie to their fans like, oh, we're the most blah blah here, we're the most this fed, we're the most that fed, we're the most best fed ever, when actually, no, not really, because it doesn't show in the product. So when you want to be honest and true to people, like, it's important to do something like that. Like, just be honest. Shout out to the Facebook. Like, now there's a good example of being honest. The best Facebook group ever, where we're the most active, where we cut promos and all that stuff. You want to see all that action? You know, we can't put it on YouTube because we might get banned and whatnot. But we're gonna pop it on this Facebook group. And if you like what you see in here, join that Facebook group. That's where all the action is at. That's being honest and true to your product. You know, that's where everything matters. Because I know there's a lot of Facebook groups out there that do these EFED type shows where they only show the action in the YouTube. But now people who are watching from YouTube and you want to join the Facebook group, that's a good advertisement right there and whatnot. Especially take that nice little break from their show and whatnot and go straight into the action for the next match. You'd be like, hey, if you're just now tuning in with us, you know, we're taking a short little break, so I want to give a shout out to all the people who are watching right now. And if you guys haven't yet, join our Facebook group. That's where all that action's at. And we're going to be right back because we're going to put on the next match, right, like, you know, in a few minutes. Do stuff like that, especially if you don't have the nice, you know, software editing and all that shit. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Sometimes it does, sometimes matter. But if you want to reach that type of, you know, circle where people want to join in, especially if your main source is Facebook, then do all that on Facebook. You know, good. Doing the loitering, good shot. Let's see, what else can I show? I mean, I do it here too. That's a good promo. What else can I show? I don't know. I don't know what else I can show, guys. This is a cool ad. This is a nice bathroom break. I did another bathroom break again. So. ladies and gentlemen of X Pro. That's right. If you're looking to wear some new gear, some new shirts, and head to our main event, close off. What a fucking show, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's do a little recap before we head to our main event to close off the night. Ex-BPW YouTube champion Corey Hex successfully defended his championship against the Thunderheart Jay George. But will Corey Hex still be champion when he faces ex-BPW's first mate Brit Kavanaugh in the next episode of XNW? Welcome to the family, Devontae Cruz and Brian Pillman Jr. And also a big shout out to Zulite the Great for proving that he is extreme enough to take 10 chair shots to the head and extreme enough to be here in XJPW and now XNW. Now, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is official that in the next episode of XNW, and the #1 contender match to face the XNW champion, it'll be the iconic DD Mikey Truth and Hollywood Walking. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. It'll be the XNW champion, Road Campo, defending his title against the man who got the most wins in the Extreme Gauntlet, Noah Youngblood. So like, comment, and subscribe because it's about to get fucking extreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Exit.
So, like I said, nice little bathroom break before you go to your main event. It gives that little time breather, you know, for that to happen. I mean, because you go match, like damn. So now this is the main event. A person who's just now tuning in. So you just literally gave the whole entire recap of the whole entire show with visuals. So now this person's looking forward to the main event. And this is their first time probably seeing your product. So, okay, what's this? You know? So do a little recap. Take a little breather. If you don't have the editing software, improvise. You know, show a piece of paper or whatever to take it to that next level. So when you get the equipment for that next level, people know like, damn, this is really cool. And now here's your main event. You feel me? All right. I got to go, but thank you, Maximilian. This has been awesome. I'm going to take everything you said and try to reply the best I can. And shout out to all my friends and fellow creators. Y'all did great. All right, cool. But yeah, you guys have any more questions, all that stuff, hit me up here. If you want, we can discuss more. I could teach you basic YouTubing techniques, you know, especially if you want to do it on your phone. You know, I know people who actually work off their phone and not on the desktop. But I can teach you like simple techniques here and there to help you elevate your product, get it out there, you know, especially with limited stuff. You can do it all on your phone through simple editing and titles and, you know. But yeah, this was actually very cool. I had fun doing this. If you guys have any more questions, you know, hit me up. I mean, yeah, man. But anyways, awesome. If you guys want to review more of your shows, I'm down for that. I'll probably do it next week or 2 weeks from now. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, later. It's almost 10 o'clock. So yeah. Anyways, peace.